And hello and welcome to Fat Man in the Cheap Sim. Again, we are using PlayStation because I couldn't quite get my software to work properly. And there we are. Well, good to see everyone. Hope you're all well. It's another night of Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. I'm just quickly sharing this out onto Twitter and then I'll be with you in a few seconds. Hope you've had a good start to the week. I've been trying desperately to get my software to work from Streamlabs and also from the Elgato, but it's doing funny things, so I need to work on that quite a bit before I can trust it to work properly and stream. So we'll see how we get on. But we're going to do a race first of all at Brands Hatch, which I'm really looking forward to, in the MR2, in the Toyota MR2. And then we're going to do probably the race C. Now I haven't done the guide for that yet, so as we get cracking, I'll be asking for your advice. And hopefully I've got my camera sorted there too. It's a wee bit better than it was. It's still slightly out a wee bit, but let's see how we get on. So I managed to do a 146.8. We've got 7 minutes to try and improve our qualifying, and we'll see how we get on. Let's get cracking. Turn the horrible traction control off and we'll get going. But I hope you're all well. Let me know where you're watching from. Feel free to comment. Now let's see. Still slightly off. Because I'm slightly off thing here. Give me 2 wee seconds and I'm going to quickly move this a little bit. Oh, goodness me, it's annoying things. Right. It's because the screen is slightly moved when I put that on, so hopefully that's better. Yeah, I'm a wee bit more lined up now. That's a bit better. What I quite like about this is it's fairly predictable. Get quite good exits out of the corner using all the curbs and a bit more. This is the trickiest one. That worked fairly well because there's not a lot of power coming out of that bend. It struggles a bit in third, but second's just too low. And it also puts the car out a wee bit. And try and make it so. See how we go in our first race tonight. just over 3 minutes to go. Hello, GT Plus Racing, good to see you. Hope you're well. Mick, volume needs to go up a bit. Okay, dokie. Hang on a wee second. Mick, volume needs to go up. I wonder how that works. Give me 2 wee seconds. Um, 10%. Okay. I'm going to turn the engine sound down a bit here. That's interesting. I wonder how that would work. On, let's see, options. Actually, I'll need to probably do the broadcast thing, isn't it? It'll be on the share. Give me 2 wee seconds. Um, um, how do I do that? How do I do option? 2 wee seconds. Now I'm not sure because it's going straight from the PlayStation. Sounds better too. All right, okay, that's better. Do you think that's better? I'll let it run, and hopefully we'll get another chance to. If you can hear me better, please share. Amateur, yes, share. Amateur. All right, okay. I'm just wondering if we might miss that thing because it's just gone on 9 o'clock. Oh, is it perfect? Oh, that's good. What I did was I turned down the volume on my TV as well, so I don't know if that affected the volume going through that, but hopefully we should be fine. Because I'm not sure exactly what I can fiddle here in terms of to make that all work. All right. Oh well. Hopefully you can hear me, and hopefully it's going well. So we're going to be doing the first race for the evening, which is at Brands Hatch. In the Toyota MR2, a great car from 1997, and I did a time here of 1:46.8, yeah, it was quite fun. So I'm hoping we will have a good race. I hope you're all having a good week. We've got GT Plus Racing in with us, and let me know where you're watching from. Fantastic for all the others who join us. And here we go, ready. We're going to join the lobby. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're second. That's not too bad. The guy in front has got a good gap, but then there's a big gap behind me, to be fair, of 1.2 seconds. So we might have a chance here to have a good race. Hello, Adama Banana. Racy managed to reset my dear. Oh, good gracious. That is something. By the way, I was trying to beat you because you're on my friends list, you know, for the times, and I've just finished trying to do the Group 3 race. I was nowhere in the time trial, and you're about 8 tenths, 9 tenths ahead of me. I think I did a 140. You did a 141.9, and I did a 142.7 or 8, I think it is. But no, you're quick, very very quick. So yeah, It should be a laugh. Should be quite fun actually. But I just was that reversed race at Sardinia is quite a hard track, and I'm struggling in the Group 3s a wee bit. But I would quite like to do the race C. I think I'll do a couple of the MR2 races, and then I thought I would try and do a race C as well. I got my time down reasonably well. So I take it it was just argy-bargy the whole way through. Ah yes, Studioville, you have to an EMA account. Yep, no, that's it. Yeah, no, it'll be fun. Now, I have no idea whether this is I imagine this will probably be a standing start. So we'll see how we get on. There'll be reasonable races, to be fair, I think. Reasonable races this week. So it's not too bad. I tried to get it to work on the Elgato, and it looked like it was going to work, and then all it did was my video here. I couldn't get it to connect properly. Either it was just the game only and you didn't have me as well, but you didn't have the video of me, or you had me only and I couldn't do the game, so I thought something's gone wrong there. So we'll see. You've got my orange MR2. Looking forward to this, though. This should be quite fun. Let's see how we get on. Not such a good start. Realised that was the one I should stay in third. But there are opportunities to overtake here because it's quite a good circuit for that. The cars are kind of not so fast. Did I turn off the ED? Sorry, I'll need to read that in a wee second. Did I turn off the EHDCP? I'm not sure actually. It's because it's all new to me. The whole software system, and then a mate of mine said, oh, you should try Streamlabs. So I opened up that, but I didn't really have a chance to make that work. We'll see how we get on here. Got the charging control off, so can we get him? Good evening. Good to see you all. You joined me just as I'm getting a penalty. This
guy's making his car very wide. Unfortunately, he's been... Here we go. See you later, as they say. It's quite a good fun race, so I do quite enjoy this. Oh, there's stuff going on up there. I can maybe catch up with these guys. We're almost there, getting up to third place. Far away, final lap. I might just add this onto my time, I think. Unless I can get, unless there's another bit up here, I don't know. I'll see that comment in a second. I'm gonna have to slow in for that, but definitely as quick as the guys in front, for sure. Oh well, started second, finished fourth. We did have a penalty, so we probably lost a wee bit there, but not too bad, not too bad. But this is going to be a good race. This is definitely going to be a good one tonight. I can sense we're quite quick. I think that was maybe a slower lobby, but I think we can definitely keep up, and we can fight, which is good. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be a good fun race. I'm happy to do a few of these. Well, welcome everyone. It's great to have you with me. It's Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. And we're doing the daily races from GT Sport. I do apologise for sending out links that didn't quite work before. I had some issues with adding my video, that when I added the video for this, all it would do is show you my room and not show you the gameplay. So I don't know what happened. That was using the Elgato streaming software. But I think I was able to put it back on. Yeah, Teju did a lap guide for this. Unfortunately, I didn't quite have a chance to watch that. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to move my speaker so I can see the comments a bit better, and I'm going to take my jersey off, but don't worry, that's the only thing I'll be taking off tonight. Right, here we are. Now I can see everything. Oh, it actually went up. Here we go. Right, that's me back. I actually went up. I thought it would have gone down with a penalty, but never mind. Don't know what my Kudos Prime scores will say, because it doesn't seem to make any difference with that. There we go. That's us back. So we're now there. Let's get another go. Let's see what we can do on race A. Definitely going to do a few of these tonight. They're great fun. And see how well we can do. I think we could hopefully build the score, because we were up to about 25,000 points. And so it's possible, with a good night tonight, we could get well up into maybe 26, 27, possibly maybe even 28. And then we wouldn't be too far away from getting into A, which would be fantastic. So that would be that's the plan, to get into A and then try and build up. Because I've never really gone above about 32,000 points. That's been my best. I've never really done enough racing to kind of do more than that. So my goal would be that maybe by Christmas time we could get into 40,000. I think the 40,000 target would be quite good, because we've got at least 10 or 12 weeks to do that in. Yeah. Did you like the interviews I did on Thursday and Friday? I thought the one with Ollie, Basic Ollie, went really well, and with Josh too. They were really, really nice folk, actually. A lot of fun, and it just seemed to bounce really well, I thought, off the two of us. It was good. I'll need to recover my rating before Saturday. Yeah, mind you've got some pace, mind you, Adam. You can absolutely fly. We're really struggling to keep up with your pace. Yep. If I have to, when we did our lobby last week, it was good fun in those go-karts. I might be up for a bit more of that later on. Thought that they were fun. Yeah, a lot of people are getting DR resets. That's the thing, isn't it? That's a real. What's that there? Hang on a second. Have I got traction control on here and it's doing... No, the traction is on the 1. I've crawled back to 41,000, need to get back to A+, or I'll lose my S rating because I haven't raced this season. Ah, right. Yeah, it's a... well, Ollie was saying that he got up to the SS rating, and when you get to that level, they send you the email to say that if you get the points that you need, you could be ending up going on the big championship events like Tidgeney and the others have done. So yep, that'll be the... I think if I could get into... My aim would be to try and get to A+, because I think... I know I've got onto A in my other account. That would be my goal. First time in a year won't be SS, goodness. I'm sure you'll get back up there though. Because when you have the speed then you can get the races done. This is just like a track day in an old Toyota MR2. These are quite good fun cars. This is when Toyota was actually making cars that people actually wanted to buy instead of just Priuses. Try and nip that in and keep the power on. Just 5 minutes to go and then we'll get put into another lobby. Let's see where this time brings us out at. So a wee bit of left foot braking in this to see if we can get the kind of speed we need. You're going to make your breakfast. That's alright, no problem. Hi Keith, good to see you. Trying to get my times down. I think I'm going to take that off a bit. I think, one of the toughest corners in the whole track, especially in this car where there's very little power, and if you change down to second gear it just really upsets the car completely. So we've got this race A at Brands Hatch in the Toyota. We've got Sardinia 2 reverse in the GT3s. And then we've got the Super Formula at Nürburgring, sorry, the Red Bull Ring. Have fun, GT Plus, good to see you. So I've done, I think, a 1:46.8 is my best time. Most of it coming out of there. Yeah, I managed to set a reasonable time. If anyone's seen the Tidgeney's lap guide for that, or race guide, because I don't know the strategy. Because it's 10 times the tyre wear on that. Ten times the normal tyre wear, and I think 3 times the fuel. So I don't think we'll need fuel, but it's quite likely. And I think it's also using medium and hard tyres, so I think there must be a pit stop at some point. See if I can get this corner right. Up the back of the hill here. Right, we're a few tenths quicker. Can we get a bit more off? I think we did a 47.4, which is 46.8. Get a big slide. There it goes. Well, at least we did a 46.8. Actually, we beat our time by just a little bit, so that's not too bad. I may as well just wait here until we get started. Yeah, yesterday I had a joiner around to get a quote for an outside room. So we'll see how that goes. But it'll be hopefully a nice, decent studio. And that will allow me to do a little bit like what Tidgeney's done, because he's got an outside room for all his gaming stuff. So I'm going to try and do the same and see how we go. Now, this is a much closer lobby. 46.5 is the pole man, and then it goes to a 47 behind me, and then it's a bit of a jump. But let's see how we go. But yeah, so that'll probably be the quickest, maybe the early start of next year. But that would be the goal, would be to have a nice studio that I can then game from, and it'll look all nice and modern. And then I'll have my sim rig. I might even improve, so it might no longer be such a cheap sim. Still be just as fat, but not as. Hopefully, it might be a slightly more expensive sim. We'll see. That will come, and that will be quite fun. Looking forward to that. And then I can do all my kind of studio interviews as well, which should be a laugh. So we'll see how we get on. And this time I'm going to make sure, I think I probably only need traction control on 1. That should be alright, because the last time I didn't have it on anything. So we'll see.
It's funny, I've got to move the TV screen a bit, because when you use the broadcasting on PS4, it makes it smaller, so you can read the comments, and it was just slightly off. So I'm sitting like this, and I'm like an old Citroen. You know, you're kind of offset pedals, and you're not looking straight. I don't know about you, but when you do your sim racing, you like to have everything completely balanced and straight, so it's easy to concentrate on the straight ahead. So now I think I'm pretty much there. I'm thinking there's a couple of sim rigs that I like the look of. I like the play seats, the bigger play seats for like the GT3 version. I also like the F1 version that they did. The play seat F1 was good fun. But I like the track racer, the one that Thea's got. If there were 3 there, out of a play seat, the track racer, and the F1 style seat, which one would you get? Oh, actually the V-Rig looked amazing, because you could change the way that works. That's probably a little bit expensive, but out of those 3, what would you have? What would be the one that you would like? Slightly better start. Quite well judged here, I think, in terms of pace. That's good. He's in the orange that I had the last time. Stay. They went way wide on the corner before it. Well, there's nothing in it, first and second. We complete lap 1. Yeah, I know he's drifting, isn't he? That's it. Oh, I got tapped. Come on. You can't just push your way through. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ah. The guy in first place now just pushed me right out the way. Oh no, goodness me, come on Hugh, come on, you need to be better than this, man. Strange. Yeah. Come on, brake, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Must have still have dirt on the tyres. It's a strange one, that one, because I mean, he just, right from the hairpin, he just pushed me and pushed me,
out the way and not a single, nothing at all, and then push, you know, made it, I couldn't take that corner. And also he smacked into the back of me and got absolutely nothing. But never mind. Well, he's got quite a big penalty there. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, that was a funny one, that one. Because, I mean, the guy just pushed his way right through. And he ended up second, but he just pushed. I mean, he hit me at the back coming into the hairpin, and that put me right out. So I was wide coming out, and then he just pushed me right the way down that next corner, and I couldn't turn in. So, and then he just pushed me out the way, and I tried to take the line, to come out a little bit to take the line, and he just pushed his way through and somehow stuck and didn't get anything for that. That's a bit off, certainly. I think that's pretty off, but that's not the way it should be. But we'll get another race of this because I'm determined to try and get it right. It could do with an extra lap, to be fair. I think they could do with 4 laps on that. But we'll see where we are. But yeah, well, I've been put down on that one because, yeah, but let's see where they are. Somebody's apologising to LSL and he's saying well done. I was saying that was some driving, but yeah, I'm not impressed with that driving at all. And you would have think by now it would have been a clear, easy penalty for that guy, because really, I mean, you can't just push people out. He smacks into the back of you, doesn't get anything, and then pushes you around, and then doesn't get anything, and ruins your race. But never mind. We'll get him back, because we actually made quite a good start there. We're actually having quite a good race before all of that. I mean, and the guy in first, I mean, he was good and he was drifting. It was quite funny. He was really drifting, but we were actually on. I think we weren't far away in terms of pace. I probably could have kept up with him. So no, that's the thing. But once you get offline a little bit, and I just made that mistake on that back straight and got on the curb, and that's what ruined it, threw the car away a bit. We'll see. Still, we're not giving up. We're going to make sure we'll show them what we can do. Let's see. Improve my time. a lot of Brands Hatch recently, haven't we? We've done quite a bit. Up 6 SR per race with race B. Alright. Yeah, I'm not maybe look at that. Right, let's see what we can do. It's hard to get that just to turn in properly. Oh, 6 RCR per race with race B. That's not very much. If that's all it is, isn't it? A lot of time in this. If I can get a good lap time and put it together. About as much overtaking power as an old bus coming round there. Right, 2 tenths up. Tenths up. We're just on that bit there. Right, I'm going to take a wee break just for a wee minute, getting some qualifying done. which is not too bad. Well, that's quite good. We've done a 1:46.6, which is a little bit quicker. If we look at the... who's all there? Let's have a look. Let's see. 1:46.199 it reckons I could do. If I really got that right, then that would be quite good. Let's see where we are. So it reckons there's another 4/10 in there, if I can put it all together. And there you have, yeah, 1:44.7 and a 1:45.4. That's come down a bit actually. Yeah, that is quite good. And I'm currently in the 46s, but potentially a 46, just under, say, a 46.2 is possible. So that wouldn't be too far away, to be fair. That would be less than 8/10 off the top 10. That's not too bad. And for the Monday night, that's not too bad. So yeah, so there we are. So we'll just have a wee minute and chat to you all. So what would you like me to do for the next race? What would be the thing? Shall we do a... I'll put one on that. Shall we do the race C? Okay, I haven't really done a lot of practice on the Group 3 race, to be fair. But sometimes the long races, the daily race C, can be quite fun. I'm certainly up for it. I've got the car, done the qualifying time. We can see how we get on. Probably by the time we've done this, it might just be... because this goes at 22, doesn't it? So, yeah, we should be about 10 minutes to go. We should be able to get on to the one at 10 o'clock for race C. I'm certainly up for doing that. We could try one of those and see how we get on. Hopefully we can improve our DR a bit. Because so far with this race, we've not done massively well. I think we've started second, finished fourth, and then started second, finished fifth. Both of them have penalties, so let's see what we can do and hope that we can try and get into a good lobby and get a good race, because I think we've definitely got the pace. We just need to try and have a clean lap. And let's see. So who watched the Grand Prix yesterday? It was a reasonable race. The safety car at the end certainly made things a bit closer. I'd hoped that Ricciardo and Verstappen would do a little bit better. It was great to see Ricciardo on the podium, I have to admit. That was brilliant. And good to see some crowds as well. I think we've really needed that. Yep. And then, of course, is it 2 or 3 weeks' time they're going to be in Imola. And that I can't wait for that. Yeah, put on that radar. Yeah, well, I've kept the traction control on one. Yeah, it was, isn't it? It was a bit better. It definitely makes there's more atmosphere when there's a few more crowds, and I think they had about 20,000 people there or more. So it was quite good. Aye, we're getting on there. James, in Exile, Kevin gave me an email about trying to help sort out the Racing League, the Hat-Trick Racing League. Yeah, it was unfortunate for Lando because he was doing quite well. But he's certainly got the pace. He's getting there for sure. And oh look, we've got a pole position. There's only 9 people in this, and I think it's definitely a lower group. It's probably a lower lobby after our race the last time. Well, can we make it on our 3rd time of trying? We've got pole position, which is good, and we're nearly a second ahead. Yeah, yep, it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. And Rascal Rabbit, or Kevin, had said that he was going to try and give me a hand as to how to get it running and what we need so that we can get guests and things like that. And for your notebook, we are going to have hopefully the best Christmas special of the Car Sim and Race Driver Show that you've ever seen, because mark aside the 17th of December, which is a Thursday night, the Thursday the week before Christmas, because we have the legend that is Rory. He's coming back for a second interview. He asked me, can I come back on the show for a Christmas special? And he wants to have another guest with him as well, but I'm not going to tell you who that guest is. You're going to have to wait in suspense, but it's going to be pretty big, I can assure you that. It's going to be fun. So we could have our first ever double interview, our kind of live simultaneous interview with 2 guests,
So it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. And what was lovely was that actually Rory asked me if he to come on the show, to come back, which was great. So it's going to be fun. So there we have it. I need to confirm with our second guest that it's all working, but Rory seems to think that it can definitely happen. So I said to him, you'll need to speak to him and encourage him to come back. But I tell you, it's going to be good. If we can get this, if we can pull it off, it's going to be really, really good. So here we are, race A. Here we go. Let's get a good start. Let's get a good race here. We should be able to do well here, hopefully. Step away there. Right, 7/10 of a lead, end of lap 1, and we're still in first place, which is good. Yep, just you in second, that's true. We'll go on to the back straight. We'll pull out a little bit here, so we're going to try and do a bit more. Too bad, coming to complete lap 2. Better exit out of clearways, on to the start-finish straight. Would hopefully be a reasonable lap.
3 seconds ahead just about. On to the back straight to the 1:46.7. It's almost as quick as my qualifying time. Note to self, don't eat spicy crisps before you do a live stream. Burping away. Hope you don't have to hear that. Oh, that was nice. Somebody kept out of the way. This will be a good lap there. Not too bad, not too bad at all. A win! Start to finish in pole position. I wonder if we got the fastest lap. Ah, thank you, Adama. That's very kind. It's certainly that one. We needed that because he kept up with me in the first lap. He wasn't far away, and then I just managed to keep a bit ahead and then pull away on some of the corners. And it was clean, although I don't know what was happening behind because there's some still going. I mean, there was a guy that we lapped, which is not great if you're lapping someone on a 3-lap race. Because Brands Hatch isn't the longest of tracks. And there's a few penalties going on there. No, some of them are 38 seconds behind. But that will put us up in the lobby maybe a little bit. That will take us back maybe to where we should be. Good to get a win. Always happy. And that's good. 16 wins now I've got on this. And it was a clean race. There we go. I once had a crazy race when I was playing, what was it? Yeah, I think it was at Brands Hatch a wee while ago, and I literally was like 2 seconds quicker than anyone in the lobby. I don't know why they put me in it, certainly, but now I'll keep that for a save a replay. Ah, in XL, James, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Well, that was good. Well, hang on, I'll make sure I Sly Hunting. Is that? Thank you. There we are. There we go. Now, so it shows you what is possible. Must be Tuesday morning, Smoko. Aye, that's it. Yeah, it'll be Tuesday where you are, just about, because you're about 11 hours ahead. Good to see you all. That I think I've got people from all over the world. I've got Keith over in America, in the USA. I've got James over in New Zealand, which is great. So yeah, I've got quite a few folks over from New Zealand. We had Lippy Racing watching this morning. It was quite funny. I did the video on the Alpha race, which was quite funny because I was like, I'm hopeless at Barcelona, and it's Group 3, I think it was. And but the race just seemed to work for me, and I managed to do reasonably well. Aaron Rabbit, yes, that's right, because he was here earlier on, certainly. So it's and you're only in Sussex, West Sussex. Yep. Oh, I'm in the borders, the Scottish borders, just near Berwick upon Tweed. That. So, will we do one more of those and see where we are, or will we do the one make? Because we could quite easily get the one make at Red Bull Ring. I think I'm up for doing Red Bull Ring, to be fair. I know that, Adam, you said it was horrendous in terms of the DR, but I think sometimes we'll maybe just have a go and see how we get on. See how we go. I enjoyed doing those go-karts at that Yamaoka circuit, whatever it was that we were in last week. They were funny because they're horrendous, isn't it? You barely turn the wheel and it moves, but it's hilarious watching it. In fact, I should have. I don't know if you can. Can you record a lobby race? Can you do a lobby race as a replay? because they'd be actually quite fun to record, I think, if it's possible. Yeah, the beauty of the internet. You have to let me know, can you record your own private lobby race? Because when we do some more of those, I might save some of the replays and see how we get on. Ah, I see, Adam, you've done a 13.6. Oh, you can, that's good. So that should come up then when we do them a bit later. That's fine. Oh, well, that'll be fun. So Adam, you did a 113.6, I did a 14.6, and GT did a 15.4. So we're not that far away, covered by 2 seconds. That and this is a short track, but it's, you got to know your stuff, I think, isn't it? You got to know where you can do it. Well, that was the other thing. Now, in this one, we're supposed to be able to use the overtake. Now, I've got my overtake button programmed, but it doesn't seem to do it. So I don't know if I've missed it on the actual game controls. Do you know if this is a standing start? Alright, overtake's only in the race, I see. That'll make quite a big difference on the streets. Oh, I love the grip, man. It's got grip. It's great fun. It's going to be hectic. Not sure about this time. Now, I'm not sure about penalties as well, how far wide you can go in there. Let's see what kind of time I can do here. Yeah, they're nice, they're kind of very active. That first corner is crazy. Bit quicker. Oops. Oh no. That's not the way to do it. I'm on the mediums, and I think we have to use both. Both required. There we are. Yeah, it'll be interesting because it's a kind of manic race. So, yeah, not sure about turn 1 track limits. You see the yellow curve, but I've had one wheel over it. No, it works. That is going wide. Well, we've only got 38 seconds. It's going to be fun because this is kind of crazy. This is a kind of race where it's all absolutely on the limit all the time. Oh yeah, I was looking out for the race with Josh Martin and Thea in it yesterday at Zandvoort, but when I watched it, it was a different group of drivers. So I don't know if if they had two races. Maybe one was earlier or not, but we'll have to see. Because they were really good races, and the Ferrari Hublot races, they were really good fun to watch. Lots of action all the time. Well, let's see where we are. I have to say I'm not 100% confident of the car, but we'll see where we are. Okay, well there's not a huge amount in front, and certainly not certainly not straight in front. So that's a 14.6 and then a 14.4. So what do you think? Should we start on the hard or on the medium? Let's see. Yeah, not too bad actually, isn't it? We were fourth. So do you think the hard tyre or do you think the medium tyre? Because I think we've got to use both. Right, we've got to use... yeah. Minimum tyre rating. Or do we try and do some laps and see how we get on? Medium, yeah, medium, because that gives you a bit of speed, I think, isn't it? Now, how many laps is it? For 15 laps, okay. That's a good, decent bit of time. I'm going to be sweating away by the end of this one. And that'll be fun. But, got the traction on one. Got some nice liveries there. Got the McLaren one there. So, Mead should last 8 laps. Excellent. Okie dokie. Well, let's see how we're going to get on. When I saw this one, I thought, this could be quite fun.
This could be quite a laugh. That hopefully it will be. And we'll get a chance to drive the Super... Is it the Formula Super... whatever it is? Oh, Super Formula, that's what it is. It'll be a thingy on that. Put the brakes on. Hards first will end up being a quicker strategy generally, but you won't. But you want to stop. Aye.
Oops, alright. To be fair, the second incident wasn't on me. Oh, come on, he's pushing me along there. Yeah, it's a funny one, that one. Come on, you. Where's my overtake button? It's fast and furious, that's for sure. Well, 5th and 4th are not far away. No, we're up! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! on, come on. Sorry about that, chaps. Not very good. A lot of people spin there. There's plenty of stuff happening, and a lot of people spin out the next corner as well. I think it's only one goal. Oh, for goodness sake. And somebody's all over the place. It's so hard to avoid them when they're just jumping about. Yeah. To 13th again. Well, I don't think my DR is going to be getting any jumps this time. So we're in 12th, we started 4th. I don't know what we can do to get back, we're about halfway there. Tyres seem okay, to be fair. spectate button. I'm sure I've assigned it. Might have to come in for tyres, I think, possibly. Interesting is to see what happens. These guys have got to come in. I think I need a good bit of practice at this. Still got the Williams behind you. Thank you. Well, that might just help a little bit. They come into the pits. No! Come on, come on, come on! Hopefully. Not them driving like that, no, come on. Yeah, we came in quite early, so hopefully. Good to see you all with us tonight. Right, let's see where they are. Oh, 12 has spun out. So we're at 3/4 distance now, just about. And now we're up into 11th. 7.5 seconds to the next driver. Ah, good to see you, Luke. Good to see you. A lot of time in those corners. Yeah, I'm trying to find the button for it. I'm sure I've assigned it, I certainly thought I had. Come on. So I don't know what tyres people are on, if they're on the hard in front or not, or if they're on the medium. Not good in there. I'm not getting a good line. Oh, come on. Just towards me. Come on, Jim. Too many mistakes, I'm afraid, on this race today. Not going to be doing much for our DR at all. Big penalty, but there we are. Oh well, that was crap. Oh, that was awful. That was awful. We just couldn't. Too many spins and that, and bumps and thumps. Yeah, we need to work on that one. Not a great race, but I mean, I knew it's going to be close, but we just got too entangled with other drivers at the start. Yeah, wait just to. At least I finished. That's true. I don't like rage quitting, even if it's really bad. I'd rather finish the race, and at least you keep going. That was a bad one. That's not a great one. Oh goodness, I've come down to a C rating, so I've taken a big hit on the SR there. Big hit on the SR. Oh dear, not so good. Yeah, I'll need to try and do a bit better than that. Okay. Right, let's see what we can do. What time is it? 22:24, so we've just missed that one. I'm just trying to think. Has anyone who's done Group 3 here, who's done Race B? What do you think? Think it's worth stars? So I've gone down to 29, have I? Or only 20 down. That's not too bad. I think it must work because if you don't rage quit, then I think it's maybe not quite as bad. That currently doing Race Bs. All right, yeah. I'm just wondering whether we should try, because we did okay. The last race we did quite well on the Toyota, and that helped us quite a bit. But I think we're in a slower lobby, to be fair. It's only about 10-15 minutes away. Okay, I will go on your advice, and we'll do this one here. I used the Lamborghini. Can't wait to get back to racing. Really want to try it there. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's the. Yeah, that one. The Super Formula is good, but I think you need a lot of practice in it just to know how it works. And I've got very little race experience in that one. And the Red Bull Ring is a tough one, especially when they're that fast and you go into the first corner, and everyone's in one place pretty much, all fighting over the same ground. And it's if you slow down too much, someone will just come into the back of you, and if you're too aggressive, you'll bash into somebody else, isn't it? It's a really tricky one. But no, it's a bit of an SR killer. Yeah, Spa would be good because there's a lot more space there, isn't there? You know, so you can maybe have a chance. I know they've got the Lahurst, the first hairpin, but it's a good track, that one, actually. I managed to get my time down. I'm just trying to think, what was I doing? I think I did a 208. Was it a 208.6 or something? Eventually, I managed on the GT4 cars last night, which I thought, well, that's not too bad. Yeah, they certainly are a pain, aren't they? Yeah. Now we'll see how we go. I've done a reasonable. So I was around 142.7, but I reckon there was a bit more time. It's a funny track, this one. It's yes, Keith, you take care, and we'll keep things going. It might take a few weeks to get it up and running properly, but we're certainly working on it. And so now that's the thing. I'll do a bit of qualifying just to get used to the car. Take care, Keith. Good to see you. This is a funny one. It's got this really dodgy first corner. That if you get it wrong, it's a straight halt. Inches in it there. The Lamborghini's quite funny. You've got to almost accelerate out the bends to kind of pull the car out of a spin. Just a little. Yeah, that's it. It's a lift off. I might stay in 5th gear actually for this, for turn 1. This is an interesting one as well because the Lamborghini kind of pulls. You know, avoid that grass. I think I'm driving like someone who's never driven before. Those are tricky, that's a tricky chicane. Hard to get the car to connect into that right hand bend, but that was our first lap, just to be one, just to get a feel for how things are going. That's better. Yep, without beating the wall. Let's see what we can do here. Almost had a good exit there. Say, can you hear me all right? Because I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing the car through my headphones, which I would normally. I presume you can hear me because you've not said you can't. But right, there we go. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're second. It's a lower lobby that the orange Stig is in pole position. Quite a few Brits in here. Looks like we've got somebody from Ireland, we've got somebody from Israel, more Brits, Spanish, and all over. Mazda RX Vision GT3. Well, there's quite a big jump between my time and the one behind, but I didn't do a very convincing lap. So we'll have to hopefully see how it goes. 4 laps. So that should be quite good. Yeah, hopefully this will be a good track. I imagine this will probably be it won't be a standing start. This will be a normal one. There we go. Yep. So we'll see how we can manage it. Lots of, oh dear, I got D's and D's and more D's and C's and E's. It's certainly been, I think my rating's gone right down on that, so I need to, hopefully we can have a clean race here, that will help. I think I need a lot more work on these faster formulas, that's for sure, to get up there. I'm really, my best is Group 4 really. Group 4 and some of the road cars, I quite like some of the road cars. I seem to have a bit more time for that, but and the go-karts are quite fun. They haven't done a go-kart race in a daily race for ages. It'd be quite fun to do a go-kart race actually. I think that would be quite a laugh for an actual daily. That would be quite fun. Right, here we go. There I am. The guy in front is on a pretty good time. He's getting around about your times there, Adama. I think my second controller that this is plugged into is run out of power. That's why I'm not hearing that. decent sound through it. Oh, that was close. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. How many more? Can't I turn the wheel anymore, man? This car, something's going wrong with it. I don't know if it's all working or my pedals are all working. I'm not getting any fuel. Slightly disconnected to the whole thing. I'm not sure if I'm getting steering and inputs, but the sound is gone on my side, so I'm only hearing it. Right, end of lap 1. At least we're still in one piece. We've only dropped one place. Let's see what we can do to get it back. Does not want to turn in. Come on. Catching a wee bit. Yep, we're definitely catching. Careful of you. Come on. What there, man? A bit too low gear. This has been... I think there's definitely, because I'm not hearing, I'm not getting the same connection. Definitely need a bit of practice, but we only lost one place there, which is not quite as bad, but our lap times were really bad. They're all over the place. Look at that, 17 seconds off the first man, but we did spin, and that didn't help. But that's a hard one, but slightly better. Well, I managed to prove that you can still lose SR on a race. At least I didn't get a penalty that time, which was at least something, but I know I did get an SR down. But at least we finished the race, which was something. That well, that was a bit better. Not brilliant, but a bit better. But I think, yeah, right, I'm going to see what's happened to this. Give me 2 wee seconds, because this, I think, has run out of charge, and that's why it has... I'll just quickly move all that away so we can be back on the main page. Where are we? Yeah, I've gone even further down. Yeah, well. Right, need a bit of practice on that. Yep, it's definitely a hard track, that is for sure. Give me 2 wee seconds, we'll get this sorted out. I don't know why that's not working. Alright. Now, hopefully this will help. That's it, that's what we need. There we go. Right, 2 wee seconds. Quick toilet break, and then I'll be right back. I'll just make sure that we're in. I'm happy to do another one of those, because I think we could do a lot better. Oh, it's doing this. I definitely think we could do a bit better. I had the RS with Alexis, but I found it to be quite tricky out of the bends, but I think I'll go... Don't know what would be a good one. Let's find a good car. Here we are. 2 wee seconds, and then... Right, we'll get back into it. 2250. What do you reckon? I mean, people are using a whole bunch of different cars in that.
I think I'll have maybe another shot in the Lamborghini because it was quite decent. Right, I'll be right back. Right, there we are, that's me back. Push it as quick as you can to get the traction. Okay, okay. 2 wee seconds. Now. So if you exit the hairpin, yes, hairpins, in first and then upshift as quick as you can to get the traction on. Okay, so we've got, yeah, because there's a few big hairpins. That first one and then after that. I wonder if that is working all right. That's fine. Just gonna put that up slightly so I can, because I'm not, hope you can hear me all right. But let's see, I haven't done any more Nations Cup, to be fair. I've only done that one off when I had a Wednesday free that I could manage to do it. But right, so let's see, let's get some practice in. I think maybe, don't know what the brake balance roughly would be on that. And I wonder if people are taking that in third or not. Because there's a real mixture. It's one of these races where there's a real mixture of cars at the top, which is good. Aye, that's it. This Saturday's Nations, so Nation 4 or Red Bull high downforce as well. Yeah, they're good. They're good fun to drive actually. The Red Bull racers. Yeah, they're good fun. That's a bit better. 142.7 speed. It's very playful, this car on the brakes. It there, that's good.
could be up for quite a good time here. Let's see what we can do. Thank you. Unfortunately, I was very slow through there. Come on here. I'm going to get my braking point right for that chicane. Yep, getting... Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that one, that's a tricky, that right first. I might actually keep it in second, just for that bit there. Here we are, 42.5, 42.7, and then the next guy is 43.1. Okay, this has to be the challenge, to keep our position and challenge the guy in front. Because I think if we can get a good race here, we're in for a good run. Let's do 11 o'clock. Hope you guys are all well and busy. Actually, it's quite. I used to find it quite relaxing watching other people's racing at night time, wasn't it? Because you would try and learn from them. I don't think you're learning very much from me tonight, but it's quite, at least it's quite relaxing watching somebody else race. And there we go. Make sure I've got a wee bit of traction. That is fine. But yep. Well, there's definitely a lot more in it. That's for sure. I think my daughter has been sitting in my sim rig eating cheese. There's cheese there. You won't get that anywhere else. What else can I find here on the floor that's been left? I've got a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old that I'm a bit kind of wary of putting my hand down anywhere in case I find anything else. That they do sometimes come into my office, unfortunately, and play with the sim rig. I said, don't play with it when it's not on. But there we go. I'm only stuff for the cheese. Yeah. Yep. There we go. This is on. It was on this track that I raced against David Perel. Oh, it was a while ago. Maybe about a year ago. One Sunday night, I just happened to be having a go and ended up being in the same race as him. So my door number is 4. We've got quite a few E's as well. Quite a few B's though, so we've got to get this. We've got to get this car up there. Ah, that's quite good actually. Fat man in a cheese sim. Yes. Oh, it's funny when yeah, racing in Barcelona. Maybe I got the wrong track then. This is a bit better. I think the settings were slightly different the last time I played. go. I got the first race of the Ferrari Hublot one. And I tried to watch it last night, but it was the pro guys that were in it. So yeah, it was. I couldn't find Thea or Josh Martin because I was hoping to try and watch the race. He said it was at 8 o'clock. Peugeot will have very good pace on the straight. But we're just on that second. We might just be able to make it up a bit. Yeah, I was so pleased for Ricardo. It's great. Really, really good. Now we can get this guy. Okay, we're halfway there. Lap 3. Much better race than before. We can do a bit more, come on. Yeah, it was some achievement for Hamilton. He's really quite a driver. Slightly better exit there. Stay in 5th gear. I don't know what happened to my boost as well in that race. I couldn't find it. With the Super Formula. Yeah, they are good though. Well, there you are. Finished second, that wasn't too bad. That was alright. At least we kept our position. We weren't too far. We were kind of nip and tuck with that. Okay. And this now that has the eye boost, yeah. But yeah, I'll need to check to see if I've assigned the boost button. I thought I had done, but when every button I tried, nothing worked, so I don't know what had happened with that. But, I was just looking up at the screen there, and I thought what I thought was a massive bug crawling up the screen, but it wasn't. It was the air balloon in the picture. I suddenly thought, what the heck is that crawling up the screen? That well, I should have got some DR back because I got a clean race for it, so that's not quite so bad. So we can do, that's at least something. We'll get some points and some, yeah, where are we there? Yeah, still on C, but at least we've done 142.5. Well, I think I'm quite happy to do another one of those. If you guys are happy to watch, I'm happy to do another Group 3. I think that's not been too bad. I think we're relatively competitive. That, yep, that's it. I don't know what my score will be, but it must be down under 20, because I was about 25 to begin with, so, and then it was going down a wee bit here and there. I'm back to being an S-Class hero. An S-rated SR. Excellent. Yep, no, that's pretty good going. I'm definitely not getting the noise coming through my earphones though, which makes me wonder if it's even worth. I don't know whether you're hearing me through this microphone here or whether it's the microphone on my camera for the PlayStation, but I suppose the thing would be, if I take this off, will it make any difference? Can you still hear me speaking? Can you still, is it loud enough? Is it all fine? Because then I can actually hear a little bit more of what's going on with the noise in the car and so on. How does that sound? Right, no problem, so it is coming through. That's fine. I wasn't sure if it was coming through or not. because I'm not getting any sound from that, but I wonder, we'll see how we go, but I want to make sure that you guys can hear me. That's what you... Well, you know, the funny thing was, I was watching movies with my kids and the family yesterday, and it was that miserable day when it rained all day pretty much, and so we were looking at trailers for different movies, and my children said, "Oh, what's your favourite movie?" And I said, "Oh, I like Nuns on the Run." It's an old classic because it's set in a nunnery, and my old school, before it was a private school, it was a nunnery, and I showed them the trailer to Nuns on the Run, and of course they thought it was hilarious. So goodness knows, and they're on holiday this week, but they were quoting all sorts of bits from it, which is thought you were mime. So it must be getting, the microphone must be coming through then. Just not getting any sound through it. But, I think we're getting a little bit more consistent in these low 43s and thereabouts. That's better. That's better. One could be right up here. Definitely going to be quicker. Oh, much better. No problem, Luke. No problem at all. Late there. Well, I'll leave that lap to that lap. That's much better though. 1:42. If I look at where we are with that one,
That's much better. That's a far faster lap. Pizza's calling from the oven. Yeah, 142.2. We're getting a little bit closer to you, Adam. We're getting a little bit closer. Let's see. Yeah, you're 41.6, 42.2. So not too far away. Beginning to get a bit nearer. Yeah, so we'll see what we can do with this race. And of course, it's been actually quite cold up here where we are in Scotland. It's been only about 9 or 10, and it was absolutely chucking it down with rain all day today. So it's don't know what the rest of the week's going to be like. And by the way, for my next guest, which is a week on Thursday, this week hopefully we're going to have Jonathan and Andrew. Yeah, sub 42 would be really good actually. We're almost getting there. I need to do a bit more practice. We're going to have Jack Sperry, who is actually a very renowned commentator. He actually approached me. I'd been sending out a few emails, and I managed to get. He came back to me after a few weeks. I'd actually forgotten I had contacted him. And he said he would like to come on the show. So Jack Sperry, who commentates on a lot of sim racing events all over the globe, he is going to come on the show a week on Thursday. So that should be great fun. That's going to be one of our biggest, because I mean he's done a lot of commentary and sim racing stuff. So that will be really good. So that will be a week on Thursday. I'll try and get a note. Hopefully I'm going to get my software sorted out so I can properly stream direct from the computer, and it will mean that I can get it on Twitter and Facebook and all the other things that need to be done. But yeah, I was quite pleased about that one. So 142.2. So the guy in front is the same guy that was there before actually. I needed a 41.7. So that's not so bad. And then it's a bit of a jump to the guy behind. So our aim is to try and be a bit closer, a bit more consistent, and try and again keep up with the guy in front. We did manage it for the first lap or two, and he just started getting away, so we've got to try and keep that consistency up and see what we can do. Got some EB drivers, which is pretty much folk who are just starting out. But to be fair, it's a wee bit closer. The top 12 are only covered by about 3.5 seconds, which is not too bad. In fact, the top 9 are covered by just 2 seconds, so that's quite good. Now there's a big event coming on as well at Goodwood in the next week or two, which you'll be able to watch live on YouTube, and that'll be great. I think they've got a big sim race and then a lot of other racing going around the old racetrack at Goodwood, so that'll be fun. So here we go for our third race in the GT3. I never thought, to be fair, when I looked at it tonight, I didn't think this would be the one that would work so well, but it's not been too bad. This time he's got a Porsche. This looks an amazing track though, doesn't it, Sardinia? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the orange stick. Everyone tries to come up with good names, don't they?
Porsche is good in the bends. I don't think it's as fast on the straight. Oh, a poor exit there. Right, let's see what we can do. It's a hard corner. Work on my exits there. No, I've not. Imagine it'll be quite good, isn't it? They're starting at that age. Slightly better exit out of there. I've got to do a lot of left foot braking to make that work. Lamborghini is so playful, that's the thing, it's a real... slow around there, just didn't brake enough at the beginning. Almost lost it on those curbs. That is a tough one. That is a tough race, but at least no penalties, and we finished second again, so that's at least something. Yeah, excuse me. You would have heard that one coming down there. I had turkey flavoured crisps earlier on, and they were really nice, but I think they're a bit rich. Look how many penalties were down the back there. Yeah, at least it was clean, so that's the only thing we can do is try and build it up a bit. I think I'm going to have to try and get a bit more practice on this one throughout the week and try and make that. Yeah, I got them. They're in Tesco's. Yeah, Tesco's had them. They were kind of like turkey and something. Turkey stuffing, that's what it is. Turkey stuffing crisps. They're like little balls, things they stick in your teeth. But they're really nice, and my goodness, you start taking those, you'll eat the whole lot. Clean race. 2 in a row. We're back up to B and a B, which is a bit better. That first guy, he's quick, the orange Stig. He was pretty quick there. We're struggling to do... he did a 141.8 and I did a 142.9. I was struggling to get good pace in there. But we were the second quickest overall, but we weren't particularly quick. We were struggling a bit. Yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Right, are you guys up? I'm just going to say, you want me to do one more race? What would you like me to do? Because it's coming up 11:30. I could probably do one more race, I would have thought. What would you like me to have a go at? I don't fancy the race C, to be fair, after we did that one earlier. But certainly I'm up for either race A or race B again. See whatever you like. Up to me. I wonder. I did quite enjoy the Toyota one. I know it's a little bit away, we've got a few minutes, but maybe that will give us a bit of time. I did quite enjoy that. Yeah, round it off with race A. Yeah, I think that's the... Oh, we've got a couple of minutes, and then it will join us. So I'm trying to think of all the people we've interviewed in the last wee while. It's quite a good number, actually, when you think we started interviewing people pretty much every week from about July onwards, end of July. We've had Kevin, we've had James, we had Zaza, we've had we haven't had Luke yet. Need to have Luke, and we've had Rory, we've had David Perel, we've had Basic Ollie, we've had Josh Martin. We had Rascal Rabbit, I may have mentioned him twice. So we've had a good... trying to think who else we've had. We had In Exile, but I think I've probably mentioned him twice. So we've had a really good number of people and guests coming on. Of course, yeah, and then of course we had Thea, we had the Amusante. I've got a few more to turn, and then we also had Snail Racing. And she was really good, actually. I wasn't able to do a live show with her, but I did the interview on the Saturday morning, and she was lovely, actually. Really, really decent. And her Snail Racing is hilarious to watch, because she's a good racing driver, but she does what they call the skippies on iRacing. It's like the single-seaters where they've got aero front and back. And she's good at them, but the racing's crazy. But I'd have to say, when I get my PC sorted out, that's the main thing I'm looking at, because I think iRacing on those skippies look absolutely hilarious. So I think you can have some great races that are a lot of fun. So we'll try and get that eventually. But no, Snail Racing was really, really good, and a lovely, lovely person. She always makes sure. I had the Kai Kieran last year. I have tried to get him on, but it's really hard to get him down to a time. Same potentially because he's just moved. We're still kind of working on that, and I until they've got a bit of space in their diary, it's quite hard to get them to come. It's the same with Super GT. I've emailed him countless times over the last 4 months, and I've not had a single reply back. So I think he's still kind of taking his time doing interviews, but hopefully we'll get him back at some point. If any of you guys have got links to him and would like him back, send him an email. If you're friends with him, send him a little nudge
and because it would be great to get Super GT back on, because he's good fun, and it would be great to see how he's getting on, because he's taken a good break this year. We've kind of missed him over lockdown, so yeah, it would be nice. He hasn't done any live streams for ages, so we've all now kind of had a go to try and not to take his place, but to certainly have a go ourselves, to see how we can get on. But I'm going to try and get a lady called Cookies and Cars, because similarly she's quite up for doing shows, and I'm going to speak to Thea as well, because she's got a lot of other friends who are in the all-female championship, and she reckons that they'll come on the show, and I think that would be great fun actually. It's always interesting when you're talking to these female racing drivers, all of which are quite young, and then your wife walks in and says, "Who are you talking to on that?" You know, and you think it's for motor racing purposes. It's an interview, but yeah. So it's so yeah. No, it's quite funny. I've also been caught because I watched Thea's live stream normally on a Wednesday. And unfortunately, because she does it on PC, I can't join her races because she has an open lobby, and it's been quite fun because my wife thought I was obsessed, saying, "You're always watching that person." That yeah, ooh, Cookie and Cars, real rally driver, is very quick. I think her name is Louise. Yes, yeah, I think it is. But no, I was hoping that she might be up for doing that. Actually, that would be quite fun. And she's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers as well. And when I've seen the rally videos, I mean, she does hairs at these rally stages. You know, obviously she does it for real. That I've also tried to get. Oh, I'm sitting here for the race entry. I've also tried to get Louise Aitken Walker, but so far she's not. I've emailed a few times and phoned, but she's not answering, not coming back to me yet. So, because she's one of the first double world rally champions, female as well. Sim Racing Girl's gone off the radar, yeah. Yeah, there's a few, haven't they? But I mean, I would like to get Jamie Chadwick, because she won the championship for the Formula W series, and similarly, she's quite open to doing interviews. And she was good. I mean, she was fast, and she did a lot of Gran Turismo. So if there was anyone, if anyone knows any way to get into her manager to be able to arrange something, I mean, if they mention fees, then we have to say but hopefully we'll see. But that's why people like David Perel were so good, because I mean, he's got a huge amount of success behind him, and yet he's quite happy just to go on a much smaller interview and to a much smaller channel and give them a chance, which is great. Yeah, well, what I'm really surprised at is why the Formula W series didn't do a sim version. I'm very surprised, because I think it would have done quite well. Because I mean, they were going to be at the US Grand Prix and the Mexican Grand Prix for the real racing as one of the lineups with it, so you think a lot of people would have watched that. I think it would have been, certainly more than as good as the F1 esports, which I really think were pretty dismal. In terms of the guest ones weren't great. I think the pro drivers were much better, but the kind of guest races that they did, I didn't think they were particularly great. But yeah, so we'll see what we can do. But this Thursday we will have Andrew Marr, and we'll also have hopefully Jonathan as well, if he's not flying somewhere across the world. He'll be with us on Thursday, and it'll be lots of banter, so you can have your questions ready, and we can talk about the league, how we're going to do this, how we progress the league, and also more guests. I kind of want to get a chance. To be fair, I've not seen an awful lot. I know that they did start it later on this year, didn't they? So yeah, it's I haven't seen much of the BTCC. But now, on saying that, Jack Goff, if you're a BTCC fan, he liked one of my tweets the other day, when I think it was either Basic Ollie or Josh Martin. He liked one of my tweets when he tweeted it out. So that was quite good. I actually promoted one of my tweets the other day just to try and get a bit of publicity. I don't know if it worked, did very much, but
But yeah, we had 11,000 impressions, and we did get a few more retweets and a few more likes, which was quite good. Oh, Andrew Marr, you're watching. What is banter? That's the Scottish name for men's gossip. No, not quite. Motorsport gossip, isn't it? It's that kind of what we'll be doing. So yeah, we'll get a good catch up, and we'll be discussing all the things we've been doing with the sim racing, the Formula One, all of that. You want Ash Sutton on the show. Now, something tells me I should know that person, or I should be aware of who they are. That my goodness me, my wife's just sprayed hairspray or something, or underarm spray, and it's pretty strong. It's come through the house, but nobody will light a match in here, man, or I'm going up in flames, man. That yep, to the Fat Man and a cheese sim. If you're wondering why, I found a peep from one of these cheese things here that my daughter had left, and I'm waiting to look under the seat. You always find money and all sorts under the seat with these things, worse than a sofa, to be able to get an idea of what's happening. So yes, Luke could come up with that name. Right, I'm going to try and get Feisty Driver. Ah, Feisty Driver, yeah, that's the... Oh, of course, yes, Ash Sutton. But I hope we can get cookies with cars, because I think she would be great. Like my old shed. Yeah. Well, that was Jonathan's shed that nearly went up in smoke. Now we've got an old MR2, the car that Toyota never should have killed. You know, all the cars that Toyota kills off, it's always emissions, and you think, well, can they not just, like, you know, put a better engine in it? Revved like crazy. The 146.6 is the time to beat. I drove a Mark 1, brilliant car. Yeah, it was a Lotus design, wasn't it? They were so light as well, that was the thing. Now you find them in old scrapyards all over the place, that's the thing. Yeah, it's the... 122 brake horsepower. See, this car's quite controllable again on the brakes. See, help it turn in a wee bit. Really hard to get the car around that bend. Aye, the supercharged version, that would have been quite a machine. Parrahill Bend, yeah. I do like this track, there's no doubt. It's hard because this doesn't have a lot of pull in the third gear. a wee bit more. Okay, build it up a bit. That's it. Slightly better out of there. We used to go up a local hill and get to 100 mph in third. Change down and it and it slowed down. Right. Do a bit better, come on. Hey, 46.4. Not too bad. So we've got 2 minutes or so. That's a lot better. That's getting down to the kind of time we want. And hopefully we've got enough consistency to be able to keep it going. There's a lot of corners here. Let's see where that takes us. I'm quite keen to see where that takes us on the... And then it tells you what you could have done. That... A 1:46.349 it reckons was the best if I could have put it all together. But that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's see. 1:45.4. So we're just now, yeah, that's not too bad actually. We're just a second off the top 10. I'm quite happy with that. I think that's a bit more like where it should be, I think. I have to say, I don't tend to look at the replays. I know some people, they put the replay on or they put that ghost on and then they just go after it and after it. I find the ghost really gets in the way. It puts me off my braking points and turning points and things, but I think I need to start looking at that a little bit more. But normally with the road cars on these kind of circuits, I'm not too far away. Yeah, I don't think, I'm surprised. I know maybe Adam hasn't done one because normally he's really, really fast. I'm normally a good bit behind him, but yeah, 46.4 is not too shabby. Because I think was it a 44.9 was the quickest or something, or a 45 thereabouts. So to get that, that's not too far away. Let's double check that again now. 44.7. It's quite a big spread actually. I know it is only Monday, but that's 7/10, just under 7/10. So that's not, yeah, it's quite a big spread. So we're still 1.7 off the best, but there's so many corners that, and obviously bits that they can make time on. I still think as you come round, you got the hairpin. I'm not so good on that kind of next corner. It goes round. That's definitely a skill, and it's probably a bit more as well as I come onto the back straight, coming up through the two right-handers. Certainly the first right-hander, I think I could probably be a bit quicker because it's trying to get the car
to hold on that curb well and not drift too much. But let's see where this puts us. Now, I better put some traction control on, because I think probably going to need it there. A standing start. Oh, we've got a pole. No, look at... See, they did this ages ago. They've put me in a lobby with a... Unless people have just not bothered to do any any qualifying. Yeah, we got pole position by 9 seconds or 8 seconds, but they're going to wonder. I had this before. People said, "Why are you in this lobby?" And I said, "That's a good question." That here we are. So we've got a few Brits, quite a few Spanish, and we're from Turkey. So yeah, we've got a whole range of people there. That and lots of EBs. So if anything goes wrong, that's where you're going to be hit into. And then we've got an AB in 10th, so he could well come up the field. Rebo 93, he could well come up quite quickly. That because he hasn't posted a time. So we'll see how we go. Welcome to everyone. If you've just joined us, you're watching Fat Man in a Cheap Sim. We do our Monday night gaming, and on a Thursday night we do our motorsport interviews. And we've just had Josh Martin and Basic Ollie and David Perel in the last couple of weeks. And this Thursday is actually going to be our banter show with Andrew Marr and Jonathan Sutherland. So it'll be lots of fun. This gets you a chance. You can ask the questions that you couldn't ask when I'm doing the gaming, or different questions to what you would with other racing drivers. But it's lots of fun. And we can sometimes, if we're very careful, we can share other videos and things like that. Well, you know what I've not done? I've not saved the replays for tonight, because I might have thought, oh, if they do quite well, I'll put them. I think I've had one that I've saved, but maybe tonight, I'm not sure. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But yeah, I'll need to remind me to save the replay when this one is finished. Hopefully, if it's a good one. Yep, drive fast and try to crash. Well, I've been doing quite a bit of that tonight, and spinning off. I'll be having nightmares about that Super Formula race, that's for sure. That, there we go. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I forgot to put my special shirt on tonight. I'll tell you about that a bit later. Supposed to put on, here he is, shirt on tonight, Rory's shirt, and I completely forgot in the build up to all of that. I'll have to do, yeah, it's a good noise considering it's Gran Turismo, because normally ACC whips its ass when it comes to engine sounds. Sounds like a beetle.
Pinto engine. Aye, there we go. Lap 1. Still in the lead. Quite nice to be able to accelerate out of there. The no traction control makes it much easier. Yeah, that was an amazing sound. That Dino sound was incredible. I try and put them on for the videos and then I just get copyright claims, which is a bit of a pain. Because it's supposed to be a thing where you're saying if you're using it to analyse, then you can do it, but can we just do audio? You might get away with that. If we can get it to play in the background, that would work. Right, let's see if we can get the fastest lap. Up through the back straight there. See what we can do. There we go, on to the start finish straight. Past Clearways. And a burp for good measure. There we are. It's a victory. Not too bad going. Road cars seem more forgiving on the curbs. Yeah, no, that is definitely that's the thing. Thanks, Luke. That well, there were still 11 people that finished, and there were a few penalties. Well, we've had 3 races there where at least our DR should have gone up a bit. So it'll be interesting to see what happened there. We didn't get the fastest lap, but it was a clean race without any issues. And yeah, I do quite like that one. They're just quite fun. Now, who was the one that I thought might come up? I think was it Lions? Actually, that's the. I'll be attempting my last race for tonight shortly. Well, all the best, Adama. It's good to see you. I hope you do well on that. Pole positions, clean races, 17 wins, and clean races 3. Oh, I wonder if I did this race again, if I would get and equal my record of 4 clean races. Yeah, no, I mean that was definitely.
Alright, Lions, actually well done. Oh, that was very kind. Where is it? Let's see we are. I thought I'd put his thing on there, but it hasn't. Yeah, so Lions, I think he came up from, if we look at that, yeah, B and C, or one of them was an A. Rebo Knight, he came right up to 4th. But yeah, so no, that's quite good. I have to say, I'm kind of up for another race with that. I know we're almost at midnight, but if you guys are up for it, then I'm up for it. Because it's quite fun and it might help to restore my DR a wee bit. I wonder where I'll be. We've got 8 minutes. Okay, that will go for a what would be a beige? Yeah, may as well. It reminds me of the old days. I used to work in the call centres, and oh my goodness, you'd use any excuse to get a day off sick, man. Anything. You'd be up playing your games at that time. It'd be like PS2, and you'd be up. I was like playing things like it would be Grand Theft Auto, like 3, or Abe's Odyssey and Abe's Exodus, things like that, and obviously Gran Turismo. That just clear of mad Frenchmen. I know that's the thing. But God, the thing is, in those days, when you were in your 20s and you just felt, you could stay up late and you were still reasonable the next morning. You can't do that now. Once you've had children, it doesn't work. It does not work. So a 1:46.4, which is not too bad, just a second off the top 10, and about 1.5 seconds or so, or in fact 1.7 seconds off the best time in the world. But I think that's not too bad for a fat man in a cheap sim. Aye, no, that's the thing. The get wielding French. Yeah, I did see that. That was the one with was it with the car, isn't it, when he took the front spoiler off and he just threw it at the other guy or something. I've only seen a picture. I haven't seen the clip. I'll need to watch the clip, to be fair. But it did look quite funny. Yes, I haven't done that yet. Aye. The thing is, in the old game years and years ago, called it was Toka Touring Cars, you could do Formula Ford, and they were hilarious, brilliant fun. One of my favourite games at the time. I think that was PS1 that had Toka Touring Cars, or maybe even PS2. But it was great fun. And I had this colossal crash at Silverstone. I took somebody off, and they literally cartwheeled. It was the AI, and they cartwheeled off. And I kid you not, the next lap, coming back round, the AI was standing next to his car shaking his fist at me. It was brilliant. I've never seen a game do that since. But that was brilliant. That was my favourite game, and I wish they could do. I think they are bringing out another touring car game, but I think just a game for single seaters like Formula Fords would be fantastic. You kind of hope that GT Sport would bring something like that, like the kind of equivalent of iRacing's Skippies. Because is it Skip Barbers or something that they call them, but that would be great. Yeah, I know. Who took Kvyat's front off? I think was that not Raikkonen? Was it Raikkonen who pushed him off? Or no, Albon. It was Albon, and he very nearly did the same to his teammate because he did it to Kvyat, and then Gasly had a big battle with Gasly. It's hard, mind you, because you think, Verstappen is really good, and I kind of hoped he would be a little bit closer. They are getting there, but and when Ricciardo almost went past him at the final restart when the safety car went off, I thought, oh, this could be amazing, because I kind of hoped that Verstappen would just get in front of Hamilton, and then there'd be a bit of a battle for the last few laps, but. They're certainly getting there, I mean, they were saying that Mugen might take over from Honda, isn't it, to supply these engines? And then I was watching a thing on Sky with Ted Kravitz, and he was saying, look, if they can't have enough engine suppliers, what's the point of having these turbocharged engines? Because yes, they're very efficient, but they're not really, you know, taking that onto the road cars. Well, if you did all that kind of technology and attached it to a V8, not only would it have the noise, but it would have amazing technology for all the supercars and other things as well, you know. So yeah, and they were just desperate to say just bring back the V8s, and I think David Croft kind of agreed with them, because I mean the V8 noise compared to the V6 is just night and day difference. Aye, it's you're tidying up your grammar. Look, are you? You're tidying up your grammar there. Yep. No, so it was. That was good fun. So I'm looking forward to Imola. And now, what was it? It was Jimmy Broadbent did a really good video recently. He was in the old Ferrari V12s from like 1990, and he was driving the old Imola circuit. I think it was on ACC. It was a mod that they had put on, and he was able to race around the old Imola circuit with the old Tamburello corner, you know, pre-1994, or sorry, pre-95, which was the one that Senna would have gone round, Prost would have gone round, and it was incredible. That corner was amazing, and I kind of think they've got to bring that back. I know now you've got chicanes. Someone say grammar. Yes, this is the only racing channel where they get you on your grammar. That's right. Looking out for apostrophes. We have a local paper up here called the Berwickshire News, and my father always used to read it and take them to task, because they would have like cars for sale, and there would be an apostrophe S put on it, and he would write them and moan and complain and say, come on now, where did you learn, where did you go to school with that kind of grammar? But in those days, when he went to school, you see, you couldn't get away with that. You get belted just for talking. That's what he used to tell me. That was back in the 30s when he went to school. But yep, it's a spell check in the phone. I believe you. That thing is, predictive text is so annoying. You know, like in most of my texts, I always start, you know, and I'll say, "Hope you are well," and oh, hello, Shortmaster. How are you doing? Loved yeah, good to see you. Oh, did you like the one with the Alpha? Yeah, Barcelona. Yeah, it'd be fun. Right. Yeah, amazing tech of electric superdrive power by. Yeah, very expensive to put in a mass production car. Yeah, no, that's the. Well, we've had quite a varied night. Well, we've done pretty much everything. We started with the Daily Race A and did terribly the first two races, then won one. Then we went on and we did Race C, and that was appalling. We started 4th and finished, I think, 13th or something. Need to do a lot of work on that. Then we went and did 3 races at Daily Race B, which was at Sardinia, reverse, in the Group 3 cars, and they went actually pretty well, to be fair. Thanks to Adama for hinting on that one, because that went really well. And then we've come back to do Race A with the Toyota. Yeah, the Alpha was good, and I'd done a really not a very competitive time, and I think my door number was like 1 or 2, so I should have been right up the front. And I started 9th with the Alpha at Barcelona, but I just went for gaps that just seemed to appear, and the Alpha was good enough that I was able to kind of nip in and out and avoid any major incidents, and I got through. So I thought that would be quite a good video. It took me hours to do it because my computer wouldn't save the video last night. I'm using Windows. It's Video Maker Pro or something. Was it Movie Maker Pro? And it's awful. It's one of these ones you get it as an app. You pay a few quid for it, but it must have a bug in it, because whenever the C drive on your PC has got anything in it, it says it's not got enough room to save it. So your C drive has to be empty, and my computer has all these different hard disks on it, and it's a pain in the neck trying to save anything. So I've had to reduce the bit size and all sorts of stuff, and eventually I got it to work. But it was about midnight when I put it out. And then the funny thing was, I made it a premiere as soon as it finished processing, and Loopy said, "Oh, bleep, I've missed the premiere of it," because of course he's up, because he's in New Zealand or Australia, I think, wherever he is.
But no, it was fun, and I thought, well, I'll put it out there and see how it goes, because it's quite a popular one. Group 3 at Barcelona, a lot of people quite like that combination, and so yeah, so I thought I'll try that. So I take it, I mean, I've done 3 now. I've done, I did the minis, I've done the, what was the other one? I've also done the alpha, and I did another one. And they were all quite, I think they've all had about between 17 and about 30 odd plays each, which is not too bad. So yeah, so no, that's the thing. And thanks to everyone as well for subscribing, because I know we've had quite a few new subscribers in the last few weeks as well. So no, that's been good. Yeah, have a look. I've got I just downloaded Streamlabs, and it's got OBS, I think, with it. So I do have OBS Studio now, but it's trying to make it connect from the game so it knows where it's coming from. Yeah, I can get it to go on YouTube, but trying to make that work so it knows I'm actually gaming, and it's going to record, or it's going to stream my actual PlayStation. I'm not sure how to connect the two. Obviously I've got an Elgato machine as well, which is all connected properly, and I was getting used to using that a little bit more, but then it did a couple of funny things earlier, like it would only do the stream for the game. If I tried to put my camera on, then all it did was have the camera. It wouldn't like put it in a wee space. So I've got a bit to go, but hopefully we can get familiar enough to make it work, because it was quite good the way you could put it on Twitter, and it made it look a lot better, to be fair. And that's what we'll need to do once we get hopefully our new PC fairly soon. And so another pole position, so we're mounting them up, which is quite good, and we're about half a second quicker, but the guy below me is an A, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Well, the final will begin in a few seconds. The last race of the night. Ah, Thea. Yes, I hope you've had a good stream. I'll be watching you on Wednesday. Now that's normally the time I can do it. I try and catch up with all your different streams that you do. Good to see you though, thanks for coming on. Ian, for a few seconds, you're always welcome. Well, we were just saying we need to get some more female racers on the show. Right, my door number is 8 on this. Hello, Gorillas, it's good to see you. Defensive here. I think this could be a good race for the video later on. It's a close one. The guy that crashed into me earlier. Must be the same. Yep, that's it. LSL pushed me off in dramatic fashion in one of my first races today. Philip Houghton, good to see you. Yeah, thanks for coming on. That's Basic Ollie's granddad. Lovely to have you on the live stream there. Lots of argy-bargy. This is definitely going on for a video, this one for a replay. It's all happening. Big penalties up there. And there's a chance. They've all got to slow down a bit. All I need to do yes, they've done it. Got them. I was going to say, we got him back. Woo! Oh, thank you very much, Philip. Thanks for coming, that's brilliant. Hey, we finally got one. We got the buggers back. Because LSL, he just barges through everything, man. But we got him back. I just thought, because they were so close in the last wee bit there, we had a chance, and we got him back at Brands, and we got a win. Fantastic. Oh, that's the way it should be, eh? That was a good... Well, we've achieved a number of pole positions. That's quite good. That's brilliant. 217 comments. That must be a record, actually, on tonight's show. Thank you very much for all your contributions. That was not a clean race. Rename him Plato. Yeah. Oh, that was something. That was great. Great race. Good day from Australia. Enjoy it. Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind. That's very kind indeed. And now, while there's so many people on at the moment, just to let you know that a week on Thursday, we're going to have Jack Sperry on the show, who's a sim racing commentator and has done a lot of sim racing events. So he's coming on the show a week on Thursday. So make sure you don't miss that. We'll try and get it out on social media as well. And we've got our kind of banter show on this Thursday coming with Andrew Marr and Jonathan. So it'll be lots of fun. It'll be a good laugh. I better make sure I don't miss anybody out. That was a close one. Yeah, there we are, and there we go. There we are. That was good. That's brilliant. Yeah, so we've got some really good guys coming up, and then hopefully we'll get some more racers as well. And of course our Christmas special in just over 2 months' time will be Rory. He is coming, not Jack Sparrow, a pirate. Jack Sparrow. But, oh, I forgot to save the replay. Can I save the No, I forgot to do that one. Oops. Oh, no, I wonder if my Screencast-O-Matic might be able to possibly recapture that one. Oh, I forgot that one. There, that was race A. So you're not done race A yet. Yeah, it's quite a good one. The MR2 is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun actually. That yeah, it's definitely. Oh, I know. I really thought I should have been able to get that sorted out. Shame, I mean, there, mate. I've done it before when they wanted to save replay. I just totally forgot. Get carried away with the victory. But no, it's that's a good race. And Group 3, to be fair, the race B is good. That's been pretty reasonable. We've had a good night with that. In fact, we've actually been streaming for over 3 hours 20 minutes. It's well after midnight. That which is great. Ah, Loopy Racing. Well, it's good to see you. Good to see you. That and thanks for commenting on the alpha video that we did this morning. I premiered that, by the way, about midnight last night, or even after that. And at that point, it took me so long to make the video. I thought I'm just going to go to bed because it should have taken about half an hour, and it took about an hour and a half. That but no, it's your comment was good to see. That I'll see if I can possibly copy that one. I've got a software called Screencast-O-Matic, and as long as it does it in real time and it doesn't shake, I might just be able to maybe copy that. We'll see how that works. We'll see if that's possible. But so it's 12:15. I should probably call it a night, to be fair. I'm really pleased that all you guys have come on. Unless you want me to do one more race, will we do another Toyota race? That you're off to bed. I mean, nice to see you, Philip. You take care. And I'm normally always live on a Monday night at 9, and then on a Thursday night for the Race Driver Show. Possibility that this week we might go a little bit later. Yeah, great street. Thanks, Vic. I'll maybe call it a night then, to be fair. But because I've got a few things on the Thursday, and I think we might possibly do it at 9:30. But I'll put the advert out tomorrow, so I'll know for sure exactly what time it is. Do a race B. Oh, yeah, the Group 3. Aye, because we did do one of those, to be fair. It's a tough race, but it's quite a hard one. You can speak to my wife afterwards to convince her. Why are we up so late? Because it'll take me a wee while to kind of calm everything down. Because when you've done it, although it's about 15 minutes away, isn't it? But, well, we can have a chat. And we can try and improve our time. I may as well. I'll do one more race. That's the one to try and do. Yeah, I'll just put you on. I'll put you on to her, Andrew. You can convince her that it was your idea to stay up so late. Yeah, I may as well do another one, because this one starts at half past midnight, and then we'll call it a day after that. I enjoyed those the Toyotas though. That's been quite good. That's it. Now, will I go with I was kind of getting used to the Lamborghini, to be fair. I don't know what's... in fact, what I'll do, let me check the qualifying rankings. Look at Adam, I mean, he's 6/10 ahead of me there. So the Hurricane is popular. The GR Supra is also quite good. I wonder if I should try a different car. I don't know. Or if I should just stick with the one that I know. That is the question. Now, I think I'll stick with the Lamborghini, because I do know it, and hopefully, I don't know where my Kudos Prime ratings have gone. We've actually had some reasonable races the last few, so I'm not sure if it went up or not. Super, I'm afraid because you're about 10 seconds behind when I asked the question. I'm sorry, I haven't waited long enough before selecting the car I wanted. That yeah, with the GT4 variant. Yep. Ah well. The Lamborghini is an interesting one, and it turns on the brakes. You have to really kind of left foot brake quite a bit. But in the same way the Toyota was like that too. You could really play about with it with a left foot braking. Oh, 27,477. Oh, fantastic. Thanks very much, Keith. That's great to know. That's a good bit up. We've made a couple thousand points in the last... that's a decent number. So we're not too far away now, because A is at 30,000. So that's a decent chunk. So hopefully, get a good race here, and we can get even better. That would be something. SR56. Oh dear. Aye, it's got that's taken a bit of a battering today, but at least our points are not too bad. There's a delay before it appears on your screen. Is that the Hurricane? It is, yes. Yep, it's certainly the Hurricane, and I presume that they're all they're all four-wheel drive, I think. That's how to take a corner. So I've got to remember coming into that section to brake hard at the start, then I can ease off a bit. My problem is I tend to brake too lightly at the start, and then I have to brake harder, and then it just makes the car understeer. Wall of Champions, yep. It's quite, you know, when I first thought, I thought, I'm not so sure if I like it, but it's a good challenge. I like it the other way as well, to be fair. I like both. I think I prefer it the other way, but if you can just get that connected, that last few, that chicane there, you can get a really good exit, and it makes all the difference to. Yeah, this one is, when you get into it, it's quite fun, and GT3 is not my strong point. Yeah, we've had a good few races where we've been relatively reasonable. This bit is the tricky bit. No, in the grass. The beautiful Sardinia countryside. Now this is a difficult one. To stay in fifth. I think if we're going to 6, it's maybe just unsettles the car a little bit. We're braking there. Yeah, it's a turning and braking thing. I've got to get consistent on it. just taking it easy this lap. This lap, as it said, be abandoned. Yep. This would make a great track. Better exit there. Stay in 5th gear. Better. Few tenths in that. A bit better. It'll be getting close to our original time. Yeah, curbs. There's definitely a few more tenths in that. A few more tenths, that's for sure. Fairly consistent around there, not far off, tenths of our best time. Quite there. Almost. We're getting there. Certainly getting a wee bit quicker. Getting a bit more consistent. Tenths and tenths all over it. That is a hard one. If you go too low a gear, it just pulls the car round and tends to send it off into a spin. But just put it all together in one lap. It'd be amazing, but so a slower one. Not braking. Swing about 6/10 up. Your daughter used to throw up mid-wheels. Goodness me. Thankfully my two are quite good in the car. Stuart. Third at that corner. Okay, I'm just going to call it a little day there, wee break. Well, we've done 7 laps to be fair. And let's have a little look where we were. So quite a lot in the 42s, a few in the 43s, that's where we've had bumps and things, so we're just going to try and keep it consistent. But that's not too bad though, that's not too bad. This is a crucial corner. There's a lot of time, at least a few tenths in that to get it right. And this the braking. Yeah. So we're going to do our final race tonight, which is at Sardinia in reverse in the Group 3. We're in the Lamborghini. We're just waiting to join the lobby, and then that will be us ready for the race. I managed to get that's a tricky corner, good one if you can get it right. Because this car is quite reactive on the throttle. Are you driving in reverse? Yep. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah, I think it is a V10. It's not very similar to what the Audi R8 is, I think, isn't it? Oh, we got a pole position. Oh, look at that. By a fraction. An absolute fraction. And they're in V12, which I think is the V12 Vantage is quite a fast car. So, well, that's another pole, which is good. It's always good to get another pole. And this time, remember to save the replay. Hopefully it'll be a good race. That cone was spared. Yep, no, that's it. I can't believe we've done 3 hours 40 minutes tonight. That's insane. That we started at 9 o'clock, and there we are. And I said to my wife actually, I'll probably be in bed by about 11, half 11. No, no chance of that. It's the next development of the Gallardo. Yep. Let's see. Alright, yeah, because the next guy on third is the one that's done a 143. Yeah. So we've got the Spanish chap.
So we'll see how we get on. But it's been a good night of racing, I have to say. I mean, really varied. The only race that was really terrible was the Super Formula race. That really didn't go very well. But all the others have been quite a good challenge, and we've had a lot of fun with them, to be fair. We've had a good few races here, a few second places, and then we've had a good few races at Race A, which I've really enjoyed, to be fair, as well. But, yeah, good morning, everyone. Exactly. Yep. And there they go. That sounds like something that's like the Citroen. It's got that crazy engine sound. So here we go. Pole position. First time we've had pole in this race. I think the Aston will be quick. He's a fraction slower than me, only by an absolute fraction. So we're going to have to do our very best to try and keep it that way. Let's see what we can do. They've got some nice liveries there as well, haven't they? But I appreciate you all watching, all staying up to all sorts of hours to watch. It's very, very kind. Very much appreciate it. Exactly. 11 bit. What 11? Yeah. Again, Andrew, it's over to you. You can speak to it. Reasonable first lap. Great to see everyone watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Remember to click and subscribe. If you've not already subscribed to the channel. See me drifting in a Group 3 car. Yeah, 144 subscribers, it's growing, which is great. Fantastic. That corner's gone well, which is good. 10 are watching, fantastic. Oh, that's great. Well, it's all you guys that have made it what it is. I really appreciate it all. Yeah, which is fantastic.
There we go. 2 laps done. 2 laps to go. Yep, coming up 3 laps. So much left foot braking. Trying to keep the car in. 1 lap to go, let's see what we can do. Not too bad. Here we come to take the checkered flag. Hey! Woohoo! Not too bad, we kept it going. Started off on pole, but at least we managed to keep it going. Hey! Whew. That was something. Great way to finish a stream, exactly. Thank you very much. I don't think we can take much more. But no, we've had a few wins tonight, haven't we? We've had about 3 or 4 wins. And it's been good. And it got a bit more consistent. Definitely better than I thought at Group 3. Thanks very much, Adama and to Luke, to Andrew and Max Mayhem. It's fantastic. That was a reasonable result. And this time, first thing I'm going to do is save the replay. Save the replay. Interesting to see what the fastest time was. Yeah, no, it's been good fun actually, hasn't it? To be fair, I thought that was actually quite a clean race. I don't think maybe we had a few skids and things, but we didn't really. 28,000, oh fantastic. 28,072, that's brilliant. Thank you very much, Keith, for looking it up for me. Really appreciate that. That's brilliant. Now, first thing, save the replay. There we go. Excellent. That last race would have been quite good as well, to be fair, the Toyota one.
But at least we've got one there, so I know I can use that. But no, that's brilliant. Well, look, thank you all so much for watching tonight. It's been a pleasure to have you alongside me. Seeing it all go up, we're getting those points, which is brilliant. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. It'd be great to have you as a subscriber and a follower there. And we've got our motorsport banter night this Thursday. It'll be probably about 9:30 live on YouTube. And a week on Thursday, we've got Jack Sperry. And on the 17th of December, make sure you mark your calendars, because Rory is coming back for our Christmas special. But there's going to be another guest, very special guest, alongside him as well. So it will be a Christmas special to remember for sure. So take care, drive fast, and try not to crash. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye just now.